students traditionally underrepresented in technology.
TechCore creates safe, supportive learning environments for students traditionally underrepresented in technology. By understanding the challenges girls face in their K-12 experiences, we can foster environments where they thrive.
You start off with A, and you have to get as many baskets as you can in under 30 seconds.
TechCore is partnered with Google to offer summer programs focused on app development, digital animation, and programming.
I learned editing with different type of apps. My favorite part was probably 3D printing our props for a final movie.
Both Google and TechCorp recognize the need of empower girls with technology.
I think it's important for girls to be exposed to tech.
According to the 2024 Girls in STEM Impact Report, 1 in 3 girls don't speak their mind because they want to be liked. And 57% of girls don't believe they're smart enough for their dream career. Through Techie Camp, we aim to build girls' confidence.
You feel more connected with them. They're more easier to talk to, and they'll definitely most likely be more supportive of your ideas.
Only 39% of girls feel they belong in school. TechCore strives to make Techie Camp a safe and supportive environment.
This camp is it feels different than being at school.
I would really like my future to be a part of technology.
We're working towards that to develop those skills on the next generation of girls. This is how we need to empower girls to keep developing their skills on the technology area, on the STEAM overall, in science, technology, math, all right? And that's what we need to keep doing.
The Girls Index shows that while girls have significant interest in STEM careers, they often lack confidence in their abilities.
Some of the strengths that I developed are leadership, and I've also been a role model for girls younger and around my age.
We're grateful to Google for supporting K-12 technology education and focusing on girls this summer.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Thank you. I was wondering if you guys are going to give me that feedback I needed. So, welcome to TechCore's Ohio Tech Day celebration. I'm Lisa Chambers. I'm the CEO of TechCore, and I am just thrilled to see you all here today. Today is a special day. It's a day to celebrate the achievements of these brilliant young minds that we have with us. And it's also a day to celebrate the power of technology to shape our future. Ohio Tech Day for us is more than just an event. It's a testament to the innovation, the creativity, and the potential that exists right here in our state. Headquartered in Columbus, Ohio, TechCore is a national nonprofit organization committed to bridging the technology gap. Our mission is clear: empowering the next generation with the skills, the knowledge, and the opportunities they need to thrive in a tech-driven world. This summer, TechCore educated, excited, and empowered nearly 2,000 students. Thanks to our partnership with Google, we implemented several Techie camps for girls and non-binary students from Franklin and Licking County. The students had an opportunity to learn about topics such as digital animation, look, all this stuff I don't know how to do, digital animation, app development, and programming. These camps were more than just summer activities. They are safe and supportive learning environments where we seek to unlock potential by allowing students an opportunity to explore, to innovate, and to dream big. We know that by the 3rd grade, 50% of girls in the United States tend to lose an interest in STEM fields. They often think that tech or math is just not for them. This is where TechCore steps in. We're here to change that narrative. We want to show girls that they belong in tech, that they matter, that they have a voice, and that they can be the innovators of tomorrow. Our work extends beyond summer. We collaborate with schools and businesses and community partners throughout the year, bringing career-connected technology programs to students across the state of Ohio and beyond. From hackathons to pre-apprenticeship programs, we're constantly creating opportunities for young people to engage with technology in meaningful ways. We want to move students from being just consumers and users of technology to becoming creators and developers and designers. Today we have a room full of bright and curious minds. And I just want to say to our Techie Camp participants, first of all, you look great. But you all inspire us. Your creativity, your enthusiasm, your willingness to learn and to try new things is what will drive us forward. You all are the future of tech in Ohio and beyond. To our partners, our supporters, and our special guests, thank you. Thank you for your commitment to working with us to nurture the next generation of technology innovators and leaders. Together, we're not just teaching technology skills, but we're shaping futures and we're strengthening our community. We could not do this work without the support of our public and private partners. I'm so pleased that a few of them have joined us today to provide remarks. TechCorps has partnered with the Franklin County Board of Commissioners for years to provide career-connected, technology-focused programs for Franklin County teens. It is my honor to introduce Franklin County Commissioner Erica Crawley. Commissioner Crawley is a mother, an advocate, and a veteran. As the first Black woman commissioner, her commitment to serving every resident every day comes from her lived experiences and deep understanding of what working families need to thrive and not just survive. Commissioner Crawley.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for having me here today. It is an exciting day. I bring greetings on behalf of the Franklin County Board of Commissioners, my colleagues John O'Grady, as well as Kevin Boyce. And we are thrilled to celebrate Ohio Tech Day. We have been an investor in TechCorps for a number of years and expanding our investment because we know what it does for our children here and students in Franklin County. What they learn through all of the programs, whether it's TechCorps during the school year, Techie Camps, hackathons, that experience and the knowledge and skills is invaluable. And so we know that our investment allows for our students to be innovators, to be engineers, astronauts, do whatever they think they may want to do, and dream beyond their current circumstances or just the barriers of their current neighborhood. So we're excited to always be a partner. We know that, again, these tech programs go beyond teaching coding and app development. They equip our young people with critical thinking skills, problem-solving abilities, and the confidence to innovate. We know that by third grade, half of the girls tend to lose interest in STEM fields. As Ms. Chambers said, initiatives like Techie Camps are vital in changing that mindset, showing our girls that tech is absolutely for them. By supporting early engagement with technology, we're preparing our children for future success, regardless of their chosen paths. So I could just talk briefly about my own experience with tech. So I grew up in Youngstown, Northeast Ohio, born, bred, and fed in inner city. I did not have the opportunity of a TechCorps or a Techie Camp or anything like that. I'm probably dating myself, but by the time I was in high school and graduating, computers was really the computers of today, and technology was just taking off. I don't even think we had Facebook or anything like that at that point in time. Cell phones was really just starting to take off. But I went to school originally as a business major, and then changed it to a computer science major. And then I dropped out. I dropped out of college. I went to the United States Navy. And to go into the military, you have to take a test. It's called an ASVAB. I scored high enough in the first field that my recruiter said that I qualified for was as an information systems technician. So computer science, technology, it was called the old radio men back in the day, and that we needed more women in the military, the Navy especially, in this field. And I said, sign me up. So I went to boot camp. I served in boot camp for 12 weeks, 12 or 16 weeks, I can't even remember now. And then I went to A school. And A school is where I was able to really hone in on all things computer science, coding, and things like that. I was there for a number of months, and then I got some industry recognized credentials, and then I went to my first duty station down in Nick Tam's land. It's called the Naval Communications Area Master Station. And I supported communication assets for the whole Atlantic Fleet. So when we think about communication assets, we think about message traffic, how ships can talk to other ships, how ships can access the satellite in the sky, up in space, as they navigate the Mediterranean waters, whether they're in port in the Atlantic Ocean or going all the way across the seas over to the Mediterranean. And so I was able to get a top secret security clearance. How many in here knows what a top secret security clearance is? All right, a few. Who in here knows how to hold a secret? Everybody should have their hands up. I would like to think that people know how to hold a secret and not tell it. So that's what I did. I held secrets for the United States Navy, but making sure that our ships, whether they were in port or traveling across the sea, could talk to each other as a battle group, right? And so I think, as I'm thinking about it now, it was like pretty serious. And I felt honored to serve our United States Navy during that time. I served active duty from 2000 to 2003. I served during 9/11. I served during Operation Iraqi Freedom and Operation Enduring Freedom, and so you all may not know what 9/11 is. That you will probably heard a few weeks ago where we say never forget. And so our country ended up going into war, and so in being able to protect our land here, I signed an oath, or pledged an oath to defend this country against enemies foreign and domestic, but I would not have been able to do that and contribute to the safety and the well-being of this country if it had not been for the education, the knowledge, the skills that I acquired in the Navy, but being in a STEM field, and specifically technology and computer science. So how does that relate to what I do today? I would not even be here today, be a county commissioner, if it wasn't for those skills that I learned, a few years ago, that I'm able to implement today. And so knowing that I was in a field that did not have a lot of men, I was able to move up in rank. I was able to be a mentor to other women who were coming into the military or trying to figure out what type of fields that they wanted to go into. I still speak about my time in the military, active duty, and my time in the reserves, and encouraging more girls and young women to think of STEM and STEAM as a place for them. And even if they decide later on that they don't want a career in it, but just having the exposure, the knowledge and the skills that you gain from just being in community with each other, learning things that you probably would never have learned but for experiences like Tech Corps or Techie Camps. And so I just want you to just continue to be inspired, to be creative, to dream, and see a place for you in STEM. And so I just want to say thank you so much for having me. To the girls here today, I want to say I see you. I see your potential, your projects, your enthusiasm for technology is truly awe-inspiring to me and to my two girls. I have twin girls who are 20 and they're trying to figure out what they want to do with their life. So I want you to remember that the tech world needs you. It needs your unique perspectives and ideas. And so I want to say thank you for allowing me to be a part of this special day. Let's continue to work together. Government, businesses, nonprofits, and engaged citizens to build a Franklin County where every child and every student has the same opportunities to thrive and not just survive. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Commissioner Crawley. One of the things you all are going to hear today about different career paths that folks have taken. And that's the one thing that is so cool about this technology space, is that there is no one way. right? You may get on, you may get off, you may jump back on, you may try something different. And so for the young people that are in the room, what I want you to know is there is no one way in this space, right? That just being flexible, being open, and trying new things is really what it's all about. So hold that with you. So the other, we're really excited this year to, Commissioner Crawley mentioned that the hackathon, and you all are going to keep hearing about the hackathon because it's coming, it's big, and it's amazing, and I'm just so excited about it. But this year we are excited to partner both with the county and the city to expand the impact of the TechCore annual hackathon. This year, 500 students across the state of Ohio will be participating in the hackathon, 300 of those kids here in Columbus. So Councilman Weish was going to join us today, but yesterday got called off to DC, but I understand that he has sent us a video message, so we are going to see what he has to say.
Thank you, Lisa, and good morning, everyone. I'm sorry I couldn't be with you all in person, but I'm glad that technology makes it possible for me to be able to join you all to celebrate Ohio Tech Day and recognize the achievements of the young ladies who participated in TechCore's summer technology programs. Through app development, digital animation, and programming, organizations like TechCore are inspiring the next generation of leaders and innovators. Thank you to TechCore and all the volunteers that made it possible for these young ladies to have the opportunity to explore technology in a safe and supportive environment. As a girl dad, I want my daughters to know that they can go into any career they choose. And I understand how important it is for our youth to have mentors and role models that look like them. We know that by third grade, about 50% of girls tend to lose interest in STEM fields, often thinking that tech and science are not for them. Programs designed to encourage early engagement in STEM are crucial for changing this mindset. That is one of the many reasons why Columbus City Council is partnering with TechCore and the Franklin County Commissioners to host this year's TechCore Hack for Franklin County students on November 16th. The all-day event aims to engage high school students historically underrepresented in tech. Participants will learn to develop a mobile app that solves a real-world challenge. There's no entry fee, no previous experience needed. Meals, snacks, technology, and swag will be provided. Plus, each winning team member will receive $200. I would encourage all of you to register today. It is often assumed that in the age of technology, that everyone has the same access and understanding of technology. While I wish that were true, sadly, it is not the case. Just last year, it was reported that more than 80,000 households in Franklin County did not have home internet. While many investments have been made to close the digital divide at all levels of government, technology advances quickly. As the fastest growing city in the country in the newly designated Silicon Heartland, Columbus should be a leader when it comes to increasing female representation in STEM. We must ensure our youth have access to technology, are equipped with the skills needed to participate in STEM fields, and know how to navigate the web safely. If you want to help foster the next generation of change makers, you can sign up to be a tech mentor, volunteer, or even a judge. Once again, thank you to TechCore and Google for having me here and making it possible for more than 80 students to participate in 6 techie camps this summer. To the young ladies presenting their projects or providing reflections today, you are paving the way to the future. Now let's give them all a round of applause.
It's fun when technology works. All right, so finally, I'm thrilled that you all have an opportunity to hear from Jose Campos. I had the privilege of meeting Jose last year when he came to be a judge for our TechCore Hackathon. Jose's spirit is vibrant, and he is such an advocate for women and girls in tech. So I'm excited that you have a chance to hear from him. Jose is currently the server operations manager at Google. So give it up for Jose, come on out.
Thank you. First of all, I want to say thank you very much, TechCore, Lisa, right, for this. Thank you very much. Commissioner, thank you. Thank you for allowing, bringing this initiative, or supporting this initiative for these girls, all right, that are going to join the technology world one day. Thank you very much for that, all right, and count with us, on us, right, to keep supporting this. This is very important for us as a technology company, and we're going to keep encouraging this, all right. With that, let me introduce myself. My name is Jose Campos, all right. I am the server operations site lead for Google data centers here in Ohio, all right. We have 3 data centers in Central Ohio. That get what? Those data centers is where we host, you know, those cat videos that we always like and we see every single day? Yeah, right there is where we have our services, right? A little bit about me, all right, is I oversee the 3 data centers that we have here in Central Ohio, all right? My team is in charge to make sure that those services that Google provide are up and running every single day. With that, we are able to get all the information that we need and share the information with the whole world every single day and make presence every single day and everywhere across the world. Today, I have the pleasure to have with me 5 and 6. I'm sorry, 6 because we add an additional one, all right, of my colleague, my greatest colleague. They help me to support this big operation that is called Google, all right? And I'm going to allow myself to present in a little bit. So, if I might, Tim, please, come on in, all right? First of all, I want to introduce Jay, all right? Jay is another, all right, OM manager who helped me to support the Google operation here in Central Ohio. We have Aksha, all right, who is our networking program manager, all right? She helped us to identify, hey, where we need to put some cables, okay? We have Christina with a K. Christina, all right, is one of our leads, all right, to support the whole operation on machine. She's the one who repairs all the machines in the data center. Then we have my Christina with a CH. All right, Christina always help me out, okay, to make sure that every single network is well connected. And we have Jasmine with a J, all right. And Jasmine makes sure that every time that we drop a connection, she goes and fixes it right away. And this is basically the great thing that we have here in Central Ohio to support the Google operation. So please, I will ask you a round of applause for all of you. I want to also talk a little bit why Google, right, is supporting so much the technology. We believe in that the technology is going to bring the work moving forward. That is why we believe that giving education and supporting the STEM programs reinforce the way that we're going to operate in the future. And guess what? Each one of you are going to be that future. And we believe in each one of you to keep developing those skills in the STEAM programs to make it that happen. So never give up on your dreams. Make sure if you have a dream, find a way to achieve it. All right? And guess what? You will have Lisa, you will have the commissioner, you will have me, you will have the great Google team to support that every single day. Okay? I want to also talk a little bit about my experience. What technology? You know, when I was a kid, when I was young, right? I like to disassemble things every single day. I remember my first computer, my first father's computer. It was his computer. He got home, he told us, I got a computer. Guess what? The second night actually, what I did, I just sneaked a little bit and started disassemble everything. Everything. I was able to see what's inside. I was able to see, oh, this is a hard drive. This is a memory. This is a motherboard. This is a power connection. I started thinking about, oh, how can I get or put everything together again? I tried it. I have to say, I tried it. Okay. I put everything together. I screwed everything. Say, oh, perfect. I don't have any screw left. That means that I did it right. I power on, and guess what happened? Nothing. Nothing at all, all right? I say, okay, let's take a step back. Let's learn from this. Let's get the manual. Let's put in practice all I know. I disassemble again, and I did it again. I went power on, and guess what happened? Nope, no, no. I'm very true, all right? I always like to take the story because it took me 4 times to really make sure that that worked. What I learned from them is that it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to learn from the mistakes. And that is going to happen every single day. How many of you have tried to code something for a cartoon or jump or to go down in a hill? And probably we don't know the code, but you know what? We start investigating. We start getting creative. We start thinking, what happens if I try this or if I try that? That is exactly what you always need to engage or keep every single day in your life. Be curious. Never stop, all right? And guess what? Yes, at the end, I was able to put my computer back. And my father he never knew about that. Just a few more topics that I want to share with all of you today. Please, I want to say thank you for the great work that you have done, all right, over the summer camp, all right? I know you have invested a lot of time here. You have put all your love and effort, all right, to get what you want, all right? And guess what? Today, if you have any doubt, you have a few smart people right there that can help you to achieve greater things, okay? And with that, some final words for all of you. Please, never stop dreaming, never. Your dream is your most precious value that you have. Keep dreaming, dream big, all right? Think about what you want to be in 10 years. Think about what you want to invent. What is not here yet? What happens if we build a robot? What happens if instead of Jose being here, he's in another office, but you see the whole world here? What happens if we can do this and teletransport ourselves to a different? Always think this, all right? And always, and never stop believing in yourself. That is the most important gift that I can give to all of you. Always believe in yourself. With that, Lisa, thank you very much one more time on behalf of
Thank you, Jose. Jose, so you all know the name Dell, right? Dell Computers. You don't know the name Dell, right? Jose, your story reminds me of a quote that I read by Michael Dell, who said, you know, he begged his parents, Michael Dell founded Dell Computers, begged his parents to buy him a computer, begged his parents to buy him a computer. They finally did, and the first thing he does was he took it all apart because he wanted to understand how it works. What I like about that strategy, and what I would say to the young women that are with us today, is that that's the cool thing about tech, right? Is some folks think, well, I don't like to code, so I must not be good at tech. And we will say that through your exploration, you're gonna see, like, do you like to solve problems? Do you like to do puzzles? Do you like to, you know, think about what's next or what's missing? All of those are skills that you can use in tech, right? So even if you haven't coded or you're not into robotics, there still might be a space here for you. And so it's through these kind of informal programs where you get to see, and then you'll start to make those connections. Now I'm excited, because now we're really just gonna turn it over to the young women for the rest of the day, right? So I'm gonna call my colleague, Kelly Shrewsbury, who I think what we're gonna start off with is a tech energizer with our Googlers and our young ladies. All right, turn it over to you, Kel.
So I'm going to invite our young ladies and our team from Google kind of to this open space, give us a little bit more room. So come on over. And this is our energizer, so we like to get excited, right? So we at TechCore love to we like to have team handshakes. This over here, this kind of code over here that you see is one of our team handshakes. So I'm gonna have you kind of just get with a partner or get into a group of 3, and I want you to come up with what you think our team handshake is. See if you can kind of act it out. Does that make sense? All right, well, let's let you all get into some groups.
Right here. That's a goal.
All right, let's take a look at the code. Right, and let's see what we're saying. How much practice out? Do you guys want to go ahead and give it a shot? And then I'll sit out and try to.
Yeah.
So I thought.
Okay. I got it. All right.
So we have to repeat here.
Okay.
Repeat it twice.
So let's do it.
How long have you been practicing?
And we have, okay.
Let's try it again.
And got it? Come. All right.
And then we do that again and then
Okay.
do that again.
So let's do it. Run.
I like this practicing, so be prepared to share here in a second.
You do that, and then you repeat it twice. So you totally.
Like this? Like this? You got it? All right. Let's try this one more time. All right. Let's run. All right. High five. Here we go. Come on. Go fight.
Try with Christina.
Oh, we have to look at it. All right. Let's go. One. High five. Come on. No. Repeat. Here. High five.
I love it. Is there a group that wants to share their handshake?
Oh, yeah.
You want to do your handshake?
Let's try it.
We don't know the handshake.
Nope, we're just like, we're acting it out. Yep, you think you got one? All right, so this group is going to share their handshake based on their...
Go on.
Yours
Let's
looks
go.
fine.
Right here. Ready? Okay, you got it.
Got it. You got it.
Here we go. Come on. Down. High. Here. Down. Handshake. Go.
I love it. Did everybody get the same thing?
No.
Okay, so we want to see a different one. I love that. I love that we have different ways to think about the handshake. Is there another group that would like to share? Love it. How about this group? Would you guys like to share yours? What to do? How did you come up with your handshakes? Okay, reading the instructions, thinking about what it was saying. What else?
We get creative.
You did get creative. That was a very good exercise workout this morning. So this is our handshake, but maybe you want to come up with a different one. Do you want to try one more time? Come up with a different one? You could add more people or less people, combine teams.
Let's go, everyone.
Yeah, I love it.
We want to try ours? It's going to be fun. All right. You got it. Come on. Run. First run.
That's fine already.
High five.
Fist bump.
Down.
Okay.
Repeat. Handshake.
Oh, great job. So one of the other things I would say to you is when you think about this activity, what connections can you make to your experience in a tech core program this summer? Is there something that you think of?
Well, what I think of is like being in a group.
and having fun with other people.
I love that. That's a great experience to elevate. Such an important idea, isn't it? You guys did a great job with that. What other ways do you make connections to your experience in your Tech Corps program for the summer? Any other things you think?
Just working together as a team.
Absolutely. Lots of opportunities for that. I love that, because not only did you get to see what everybody else created, then we did one together, which was a lot of fun. Yeah, I love that idea of technology too, and not stopping you. That's very empowering. Any other thoughts? Well, I loved your energy in our official Ohio Tech Day Energizer. So thank you, thank you. And I hope that you all leave excited about your presentations that are coming up. I can't wait to hear them. So thank you so much.
You were ready to get energized.
Erica. Sorry. All right. Where's Lisa? She's
part, and we're all energized, right, from the Energizer. So I'm so excited that we have such a great group of girls sharing their presentations. And while I got to get out to a couple of the camps this past summer, I didn't get to all of them. So I'm super excited to hear and kind of see what happened in those through your presentations. So our first presentation is Lizzie Simpson from Columbus City Schools. Lizzie, do you want to come on up?
Hi, I'm Lizzie, and my first question is why I signed up for Techie Camp. And why I signed up for Techie Camp was originally my sister Erica. She went the week before, and she did the gaming camp. And she was like learning a lot. And when I went to the presentation, I saw that they were there like coding by themselves and like programming by themselves too. And I wanted to learn how to do that. So the next week I saw that there was another camp that I was eligible to go to, and that's why I signed up. And my next question was what I experienced at Techie Camp. And I experienced a lot. Like I learned how to code on, I think it was Swift, and I made this app called Well Use, like a check-in app. It was really fun though. And the teachers helped us like when we needed help. And we also got to work in like groups often too. But overall it was pretty fun, and we also learned. And I can use that stuff later in life, like if I really want to. And I probably will.
Terry next. Who's next? Skip to the next one. Abby, skip to the next one. Abby. Abby, skip to the next one.
So next up,
not Taryn,
is Nyla, right?
Nyla.
Yes. Nyla Sar, come on.
All right, Nyla.
The inspiration for my movie was that everyone has phobias and that you can get through it even though it's challenging and sometimes scary. It was great working as a team because to make a movie and working together. It was easier when we worked together. It was harder when we weren't, but it was fun sharing all of our ideas. I value participating in Techie Camp at such a young age so I can learn a lot at this age and I can make new friends that have the same exact interests as me.
I love your thinking of working as a team. I can see that's good. So next up, I need my other glasses. Oh, yes, sorry.
Yeah, so if we want to get the lights real quick, we'll hear from Nyla and her partner, Taryn. They work together.
Can I turn?
You're good. Thank you so much.
They worked together in a digital animation camp this past summer to create, this is going to be a segment of the movie that they worked together to create, and you'll get to hear about Taryn's experience as well. But they worked together on this, and we'll let you view a little bit of what that was like.
Your fears. Fear 1, claustrophobia.
Fear of speaking in public.
My name
Fear 2, claustrophobia.
The walls are closing in.
Fear 3, trypophobia.
I'm gonna die here.
Fear 4, mosophobia.
Fear of mice.
Okay, it's time to capture the stupid mouse. Finally. Oh my god, why is the box moving? It's coming towards me. Oh no.
Fear 6, acrophobia.
Fear of heights. Why did I climb this mountain? It's so tall.
Fear 7, megaphobia.
Fear of big things.
No, it's coming towards me. It's gonna get on top of me. Fear 8, autophobia.
Wait, guys, please don't go.
I'm begging you. Fear 9, arachnophobia.
Scared of spiders.
Fear 10, germophobia.
Scared of germs.
How you been doing?
Give me your iPad.
After the incident. I'm doing fine. How are you?
Good.
Here, high five. Fear 11, aquaphobia.
Afraid of water. This is a nice dream.
Oh my god, where am I? I'm just gonna go back. Fear 12.
Oh my gosh, where am I?
Please help me. I can't see anything. Please help me.
Credit to
So yeah, students got to use stop motion animation through iPads to create that movie. And Taryn is also here to kind of speak on her experience in Techie Camp. She was the other producer in addition to Nyla for that movie. Taryn?
Well, my history with Techie Camp is basically started 3 years ago when my first day of Techie Camp. It was very nerve-wracking
We had to work in groups. I made tons of friends though. They were all really nice to me. And it was really overcoming to face my fear of other people. Why I keep coming back to Techie Camp? I keep coming back because I love to see my friends and what they have learned during the summer. And I just love to learn new things each year. How Techie Camp helped me become a leader. Like I said, on my first day, I was nervous, but now I overcame, and now I can face the tomorrow. And also this year with all girls, I can be a mentor to them. I can help them discover themselves and be brave and kind.
Next up, we have Adia, who also participated in that stop motion animation camp. So she'll get to speak and we'll get to see a little bit of her movie as well.
The inspiration for my movie was watching the stop motion animation videos from movies like The Night Before Christmas and stories from the Nightly World News and local news. My parents were proud of me because I worked hard and created a good project. What I learned about myself was that I'm very good at stop motion animation and I'm very creative and good at tech. I am friendly enough to work with total strangers and still be able to shape our imagination.
The three girls and the monster.
Hello and welcome to the Daily News. We're coming in with a breaking news report about a killer monster coming and killing people outside. So make sure to stay indoors and stay safe. Have a good day. We probably haven't paid our bill. I'll go check it.
Can I go with you?
No, this is a big girl job. Let me go, you big fat monster. No, I won't let you go. Please, my sisters need me at home. I'm their owner. Mom. How could you? I thought we were friends.
Where's Sis? I don't know. We should turn on the news. Okay.
Last night, of the kidnapper, the crazy kidnapper, a girl got kidnapped, and he took her to his secret lair. That where she almost died. We don't know yet. So hopefully she stays alive and gets back to her family safe. See y'all later. Upload news. We have to go save Sis.
I'm right with you. All right, she's in big trouble. We better get packing and go. Right behind you.
Can we go next? No. Can we go after them? Sister, we're here. We're trying to save you. You're too late. My mission is almost complete. Not yet. Look at this. Hoya! It's too heavy. Here, I'll help. We did it! Yay! Let's go save our sister now. No! I'll get you one day. Blech.
Kai Hoshi. Kai was attending our techie camp out in Licking Heights, where she got to do some retro programming, which is a way that students can use block-based programming to create a video game. She's going to come up and talk about her experience.
The inspiration for my game was Mario 64. I liked how I liked the pixel artwork and the animation with the pixels. I thought it was cool. My game works by controlling Mario to collect coins and get to the end. Currently, I am working on the enemies/monsters and the ending animation to my game. I was able to combine my passion for art with technology with the game's animations, blocks, and character design when creating my game. That's all.
This is a bit of what the programming looked like when Kai was designing her game. So this is just the overall view. So each one of these takes part into what the actual product looks like, and we'll give you a brief demonstration of the video game that she coded in camp.
Oh yeah, that part's it.
So coming up next will be the final student that we have here today. Erica Simpson is going to talk about her experience. She partook in several of the camps that we had this summer, including learning how to do app development and that retro programming that we just saw.
Okay, my first question is how I plan to use tech skills I learned in the future. I plan to use them for like career opportunities and just figuring out, just have some experience of working with technology, and yeah, that's mostly it for that one. How app development inspires me to try new things. It inspires me by showing how I can move forward and work towards anything that I really want to do, and if I put my mind to it and really work hard.
And lastly, we also invited one of the instructors that we had instructing these girls throughout the summer. Her name is Kalia Rutland. She's studying video game design in university right now, and she just wanted to share some words to you all as well.
Hello, I am Kalia Rutland. I was an instructor to a few of these girls over here, like Nyla and Taryn and Adia. I'll say the importance of giving girls that I've taught the platform is basically giving them a community to build themselves in and give them the confidence to take the risk. Because I know personally, when I first got into the game development field, I had no girls around me. And the first time I saw a girl, I was nervous. I was like, how do I talk to her? I don't know who you are. And I just wanted to build a community. And I think that's very important with younger girls, giving them the confidence to talk to anybody and just building a community within programming. Because it's a male-dominated field and it can be a little, you gain imposter syndrome trying to fit in with them, and you try to make yourself go outside of this box that you're in. And sometimes that's okay, but you just gotta be yourself and build yourself up and do what you gotta do to be in that field. So yeah, that's all.
All right. Well, let's give our young ladies another round of applause. Sometimes parents, when you come to a Techie Camp to see the presentations, you're like, oh, but I wish you knew how much time and how much work it takes. And that digital animation camp is, whoo, that's hard. And it's also very messy. There's a lot of stuff at the end of that creative process. So both coming up with an idea and then taking that idea out of your head and actually making it something tangible is really a lot of work. And so I just want to applaud the young women for what you were able to accomplish in just a week. And a lot of students that walk into our programs, they've never done a computer science program before. So that growth is amazing. So now I understand we are going to invite our Googlers up here to the stage or floor. Stage-ish. And we're going to have some Q&A back and forth with the young women. I understand that they have some questions prepared for you all. Do we have enough chairs for everyone? Super. One more for Jose. All right, all right. Jose in the middle. All right, and Aaron, are you teeing this up? Yeah, perfect.
All right. So, how about start this right here? If you got a question? All right. Just make sure you stand up.
How was it to make Google and how to maintain people using it?
I'm sorry, again?
How
Come
hard-
close, come on. Yeah, we're close. All right.
How hard was it to make the app Google and how hard is it to maintain?
Whoa, what a great question. Let me tell you a little bit, all right? We have many apps, all right? We have a lot of apps. We have Google Search. We have YouTube. You know YouTube? Yeah, I use it a lot. And we have different solutions, right, to provide to the whole world, all right? It has taken a lot of dedication and love and passion for technology to create each one of them, okay? We have great team members that have helped us a lot to coding, how would you see it today, those specific apps. How hard is, it's not that hard, it's the passion that we put in there, okay? It's how we make sure that the needs that you have now are going to be good for the future as well. Okay? And you know how we have been able to do that? Can I tell you a secret? You won't tell anyone? Well, okay, they can know. It's through the STEAM education. All right? All our Googlers have STEAM education where they can develop skills on mathematics, on science, on technology, and they have helped them to build the different apps and solutions that we have. Can I tell you another one? They have dreams. So if they dream it, they make it possible. That help me? You're welcome.
And before I have the next question asked too, I'll just ask just for the live stream as well. Both the girls and the folks from Google, we just want to speak up, and if you actually want to repeat the question being asked, just to make sure everyone can hear it as well.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Why did you choose this career and how does it help us in our everyday life?
Give me a number from 2 to 6.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
3.
All right, I'm 1.
I'm 2.
I'm 3.
Hi. Could you repeat your question just one more time?
Why did you choose this field and how does it help us in our everyday lives?
So, I chose technology. I've always kind of been around it my whole life. I've kind of the tech person that kind of fixes all of my parents' phones, TVs, computers, just anything, and I've always been relied on in that aspect. So it kind of was very interesting because I could make a difference in some type of way with everything advancing and new things that my parents didn't understand because they came from a different country and their limited English was a blocker for them and unable to kind of elevate themselves. So basically I've been around tech my whole life, got off that rail for a second, some life things happened but I got back on it and here I am today and I'm excited to create more. How we use Google Maps every day, how we use AI now as forming. I'm happy to be a part of these new advances and technological advances that we're actually doing here at Google. So that's how I kind of got here. So it's very exciting. Did I answer your question?
Thank you.
What kind of extracurricular activities or hobbies help you in your tech career? Do what again?
Give me a number.
I
1 to 6. You want
Sure,
to? Here we go.
So tech is already kind of a hobby of mine. I would, even if I wasn't in the tech career, like I would just do tech at home. So I think really, I set up I call them hobby servers. So I don't know if you guys ever messed around with, they're called like Raspberry Pis. I play around with those a lot, right? And I break them a lot, I should say. and I do that because I really just like to see what I can create. I haven't created a lot, right? And I think that helps me with my career because with Google, I get to see the awesome things that they make, right? And because I break a lot of things at home, I know how to fix stuff. So that's my hobby.
What was your journey to make Google so big?
I'm sorry.
What was your journey to make Google so big?
All right. Jay?
Yeah.
All right.
So the question was, what was your journey to make Google so big? Right? All right. So Google is big, but it definitely is because of all the different people that we have there, right? So you have some of the people here with us today that helped to make Google so big. But we're able to do that because of programs like this, like TechCore, where we do get a chance to help Google grow. And all of these people are passionate about different stuff. So Google is so big and so successful because we do allow continue to to bring themselves into the office, so their culture, their self, who they are. And I think that Google is big and successful because of people like you and people like programs like this. So that was how it was, and yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
How do you stay updated with the latest technology, trends, and advancements?
All right, Aksa, go for it.
So, being part of this business, we have to be updated with the latest trends and technologies. And for example, AI and ML, and we got a trend, and we are investing a lot in it. So that's where the company makes big, and the products and whatever we are using, it will be useful for the users as well. So that's why we are investing a lot in those, and we follow the trend. So yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
What opportunities does Google provide for students or young people interested in tech?
Yeah, for sure. So much pressure. Well, we have a lot of great opportunities in general. I feel like our managers can provide more details of different programs and stuff. But generally speaking, there's a lot of free certificates, right, that you can take. So there's a new one for cybersecurity that just came out. It's a really good one if some of you are interested. So you should check it out. Also, we do have a lot of internships, right? So they're primarily, unfortunately, at this point of time, I don't remember if we have any in data centers, but we do have a lot in corporate offices. So most of them related to software development, right? So if you guys are interested, you can check our career website for that. And then, yeah, a lot of learning resources. And for example, if you're just starting your career, they just recently, last year, I think they launched the career, the interview preparation, like AI tool sort of thing. So where you can just, like, you know, like, just hop in it and then just start talking and answering questions, and then they will give feedback on what we can make better. So, but yeah, if there's any other programs that you guys know about,
yeah.
Feel free to add.
Actually, just to add a little bit more about what Christina Werke just mentioned to us is, we partner, right? Every single day we take course, right? Just to make sure that we communicate with each other. We share the latest technology that we have. In that way, we can provide it to you to make sure that you develop the skills that you need in the future, right? That is part of our commitment as a company to give back to all of you and provide those platforms for you to develop those skills that you will need in the future. That answered your question? Mm-hmm. Are we good? Sure. All right, thank you.
My question is, how do you balance working at Google and like home life? Is that possible?
Who want to?
All
right, let's do this.
I think
all right,
all
of us. All right, let's do a very small piece, each one of us, right, to provide that answer.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll start off.
All right, go for it.
I have to say I'm really grateful because Google, the way the company is, they really tried so that you don't stress out about your job. So you don't have to worry about going home and like bringing work with you. At least for me, we have this thing called TGIF. So yeah, at work, that's when you dedicate like the 2 hours at the end of your work day to really focus on yourself and how you want to develop. So right, the face that you're making, right, like that's abnormal for a lot of companies, and that's, for me, that means a lot. So I usually don't take my work home with me. What about you guys?
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do today.
Yeah.
So for me, I spend my time playing a lot of video games and stuff like that after I leave work. So definitely, it's always great to come to work, but I always do enjoy having that space after work to play video games, talk to my friends, etc. And Google does like make sure that is a priority, right? So we have a lot of policies and procedures in place to make sure that you don't have to take your work home. There's somebody that can assist, maybe even in another region. There is something that's needed, and yeah. So me again personally, I play soccer on Saturdays with people from Google. So it's not work, but it is a way to find things to do outside of work with the people I work with, and it's very fun. And yeah, that's how Google helps me.
Yeah, and to me, like the work, like how much is important, the personal life is also important to me. and I try to keep it like balanced because I have 2 kids at home, and after cutting off from the work, I just go and spend a lot of time with them. So Google gives that opportunity and that flexibility to keep things apart. So I'm just glad to be part of it.
Cristina, what is it?
It's me.
Okay. Totally. Google has actually, I've come from other big tech companies as well. I used to work at AWS and now Google. And comparing the two, it's a massive difference with Google's culture of how much they've cultivated and actually, encouraged to separate work and life. You're surrounded by a lot of capable people around you, and to be able to share the knowledge with each other if I'm not active, not working at 100%, there's always someone behind you that can pick up your slack. And to be able to trust a coworker or someone to be able to do that in the community that we've built allowed me to kind of step back and it's okay that I'm not at 100%, and it's okay that project kind of doesn't get my all today because someone else will pick it up and be like, it's okay, I got you. Personally for me, I love playing at arcades, so I go to arcades all the time to kind of unwind myself, and I never get to escape from Google because Google is everywhere. You Google search the new arcade, the new trends, Google Maps is always there, so work is never, for us at least, we're always utilizing some piece of work, but it doesn't feel like I'm touching work at all. I'm always just doing more things and having fun. Watch you a little bit.
Cristina, what
I it's my boss, so I have to. So anyway, but generally speaking, I agree with all the guys said. So we have a great work-life balance, right? We try to separate after 4:30 or 5 p.m. So just go home and take care of your personal life. Generally speaking, we're not going to forget about technical operations, right? Because we do work in data centers, so if there's something critical happens, we do have a specific queue, right? Specific people, like Jake just said, all across the world that can help out, right? And escalate to, next year and so on and so on. So we also take care of the business and the business needs, right? Even though it's at a regular business hours, but we do have specific, people dedicated to it. So, and then, I think everybody share what they do after work, so I do too. Anyway, I just got a puppy, so that's probably, it's a corgi, so don't get corgi puppy, so that's just a piece of advice. But it's cute, so it takes a lot of my time, right? And it's definitely been fun that you don't need to worry about work, outside of regular business hours and stuff when you have a great teammates that take care of it. Now it's your turn.
The pressures to me. What I want to say is that we have been able to cultivate this family, right? More than a job, right? We have a family in work, and that makes it easier, right? To go every single day. I haven't. If you ask me right now, I'm not able to recall a time that I wake up and say, you know what, I don't want to go. In the other hand, it's that, oh, I want to go. I want to go there. I want to be there for all of them and help them to drive. And we balance that very well, all right? As Cristina mentioned, 4:30, somehow, is when we say, all right, it's moment for us to go and try something different. Let's play a little bit of arcade, as Jake mentioned, all right? Let's play with our kids, as Alexa said, all right? And that's exactly what we cultivate every single day, all right? As Cristina with a CH mentioned, is that we know, all right, if I'm not in my 100%, I have my peers, my team that are going to support me in that specific moment and give me that space that I need, right? Maybe to recharge myself a little bit, because from time to time we need it. And that's the culture that we cultivate every single day that we do. We are a family, we are a team member, we support each other, and we drive this company to the greatest. I hope that helped you too.
I don't work at Google now.
Thank you.
Could I add to the previous question?
Please do.
Yeah. Could you ask your question for me one more time?
What opportunities does Google provide for students or young people interested in tech?
Yeah, so thank you for the question again. What I wanted to add to that is, as some of my peers said, we have programs like this, but what I wanted to highlight is that those programs do work, and one program I'm talking about specifically, not necessarily TechCore, but there's this program called the Googler in Residence program where Googlers go and they teach in historically black colleges and universities, and that's how I was brought into Google. I learned computer science because of that program. I was not interested in computer science or anything. I wasn't interested in going to college, but I went to college. I wasn't confident enough, but I started to play with programs like that, and it was definitely beneficial to my career and where I'm at right now. And yeah, I just wanted to add that these programs do work, and I'd love to see what TechCore is doing, and I love that Google is a part of it, and whatever that we can do, we would love to do to make sure that each of you have a great opportunity as well. So, thank you.
What are some hobbies, activities, or special talents that you have outside of technology?
So I love to play soccer, as I mentioned earlier, and video games. So that's what I tend to spend a lot of my time doing. I used to play musical instruments, so I plan to get back into that. Yeah, that's me too. Awesome.
I like to cook, so I like cooking. So I try to try different varieties of cuisines or something like that. That's my hobby outside of Google. So.
I play 3 instruments. I play bass guitar, piano, and the drums. So that's what I do.
I go to the arcades a lot. I play like DDR, Dance Dance Revolution, and I like crane games. I also like building computers on the side too, so that's a fun time.
Yeah, I was like, I have 1,000 hobbies, depends on the week, so yeah, starting a new one every other week. But generally speaking, I actually really like coffee, so I'm really into coffee, going to different coffee shops across Columbus because I moved here to Ohio for this job. So trying to explore the area, different restaurants, cool places to go. I also pursue an education right now, so I have a lot of certificates, additional classes that I take outside of regular business hours and stuff. So that takes a lot of my time. And then just going to the gym, trying to stay fit. Trying to, but it's not working out. So, yeah.
For me, I have 2 very treat. The first one is family, right? Always be there, enjoy the time with them. Every single moment that I have is where I put my focus. The second one is soccer, right? It's, the big challenge that I have right now is that Gay is a very good player. Right? It's hard to compete. And the last one, I like to swim a lot. I like to swim. Every time that I can, I go out and swim. Yeah. Right?
Thank you so much for your questions. Thank you so much for your answers. I really appreciate all of that. We are going to get the closing remarks from Ms. Lisa Chambers.
You want to visit too? Yep. Take the chairs.
Take the chairs. Take the chairs. Take the chairs. Well, we just want to thank you all for coming out today. We're so happy that you all were here and you joined us. Hopefully you're going to see yourselves on TV later today. That's pretty cool. Parents, thank you for making the time to do this. You know, we always think like when kids come into TechCore, they really kind of stay with us because they become part of our family. So we hope that we see them and watch them. One of the young men that was here taking photos later, he started with us when he was in high school. And so it's nice to see our TechCore students come back and just watch them progress and grow. So we're so happy to have you here. I'm looking forward to watching these young ladies grow and develop. Stick around, we're gonna take some pictures, we got some food and stuff over here for snacks. And I just wanna say for all of our friends that are watching us on TV, hi, or virtually or whatever that is, hi. You know, again, please stay connected to TechCore. You can go to techcore.org, that's TECHCORPS. Right now we are recruiting high school students for our TechCore Hackathon that takes place in November. In addition to high school students, we need lots and lots of volunteers. You don't have to be a hardcore techie, although we love our Googlers, and we hope we see you all out in November. But we need folks that can serve as logistics volunteers, as mentors, and as judges. So please take some time, spend some time with us. Again, I'm going to tell you, it's an amazing experience to be with our students and to watch and see what they're able to develop in a short period of time. So again, just want to thank you all for coming out. I want to thank our special guests, and I want to thank our friends for Google for your continued support and partnership. It means a lot, and we're looking forward to doing even more together. And finally, I just want to shout out my incredible team who is spread out around this room, who put a lot of work into this day. So thank you. Good?
Just tell them, parents, Googlers, anybody who wants pictures, step and repeat, come this way. Happy to take some fun photos for your history.
Thank you. Can I get all the girls over and turn this real quick?